Caitlin Clark.
Mm-hmm.
And Angel Reese, right? Yeah. They're going back and forth. And Jamil Hill says by the time Angel Reese is done, she's going to be the Michael Jordan of WNBA.
She said about Angel Reese?
She said Angel Reese, by the time she retires, can you pull up this quote? She said, by the time she retires, she will be the MJ of, go to Jamil Hill, type in Jamil Hill, yeah. She says, by the time she retires, Jamil Hill has made a bold prediction that Angel Reese will become the MJ.
Picture this, walking into an arena where 20,000 people are praying you fall flat on your face. That's the energy tonight. The boos hit you before your sneakers even touch the court, and every player on the other bench is staring you down like your public enemy number one. This is night 1 of season 2, and the ugliest rivalry the WNBA has ever seen just hit its breaking point. Caitlin Clark didn't just show up for a game. She walked straight into a trap. The building was shaking with jeers, fans waving nasty signs, all of them backing their hometown hero, Angel Reese. But here's the problem with trying to rattle a superstar. Most players crack under that kind of noise. Caitlin Clark, she feeds off it. By the final horn, that same crowd of 20,000 had nothing left to say. Dead silent. What we saw wasn't just a win. It was a takedown. Clark didn't just beat Angel Reese. She broke her down piece by piece, dropping a career-high triple-double that sucked every ounce of life out of that arena. And here's the part that'll really get you. Stephen A. Smith called this exact outcome days earlier, ripping into Angel Reese on live TV for one of the most out-of-pocket comments we've heard in sports in years. So if you're ready for a story packed with karma, blown layups, and a legendary performance for the ages, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let's dive into the chaos. To really get why this beatdown felt so good, we need to rewind 48 hours before tip-off, back to the media storm that set it all up. Angel Reese has never been quiet. She loves the spotlight, the trash talk, the drama. But this time, heading into season 2, she pushed it too far. She crossed a line in basketball you just don't cross.
Look at that pause. It sounded like she drunk a gallon of water in between that pause.
It happens like we know any other time like Angel will make the shot. I mean, she knows she'll make the shot, but in that moment, you just got to encourage your teammates. Like no one person lost us the game. It's a team effort, and
she's frustrated. She's trying to be nice. We know she'll make the shot. No, you don't know. The last 4 games now, Angel Reese is shooting less than 25% on layups. You don't know she'll make it. And you know who else don't know? This man right here, Carl Semesco, is not happy with Angel Reese. The girl stunk it up.
Great crowd tonight. Disappointing finish to the game.
Look at it. Yo, these pauses they're taking in between are insane.
Yeah. Great crowd tonight. Disappointing finish to the game. Kind of a tough fourth quarter for us, and then we had a chance to.
At a pre-game press conference, Angel Reese looked straight into the cameras and actually compared herself to Michael Jordan. Yeah, you read that right. She tried to put her name next to the greatest to ever play the game, basically hinting that she, not Caitlin Clark, was the real face of the league. The internet lost its mind, but nobody went off harder than Stephen A. Smith. He got on live TV, stared into the camera, and just tore her comments apart piece by piece. "You are not Michael Jordan," he said flatly. "You're not even Caitlin Clark. You're mixing up being popular with being great." He made it clear, while Angel Reese was busy stirring up controversy, Caitlin Clark was busy putting in the work that builds real legacies. Smith warned her straight up, "Talk like that eventually catches up to you." And he was right, because once the ball tipped off, that Michael Jordan comparison fell apart fast. The first quarter kicked off, and the crowd was wild. Every time Clark touched the ball, the whole arena erupted in boos so loud you could feel it through the TV screen. They wanted Clark to crack. They wanted Reese to take over. But basketball doesn't listen to the crowd. It only rewards the player who put in the work.
Is awesome. Caitlin Clark, the only player in WNBA history to average 26 and 9 assists over a 10-game span. Ever in the history of ever. Let's get to the game. It went to overtime, 95-91. Michaela Timpson, 20 points on 9 of 13. 7 rebounds, 1 block shot. Caitlin Clark, 26 on 9 of 20. 9 assists, 3 boards. Kelsey Mitchell, she extended the streak. Come hell or high water. 20 points on 9 of 22. 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal. You wonder why I come down on Kelsey Mitchell for MVP? I'm sorry, but this rebounding and assist situation drives me crazy. So, let's go to Angel Reese clocking Caitlin Clark right in the throat hole.
But just 35.
Right here, you're going to watch. There she gets her in the neck, and there she gets her in the throat. Yeah. What are we doing? Neck, throat. Wow. Yeah. Protected species. Shout out House of Lowlights. Speaking of House of Lowlights, good chance I've got an Angel Reese.
Trying to live up to her own hype, Angel Reese came out swinging early. She kept calling for the ball down low, trying to bulldoze her way to the rim every possession. She wanted that poster dunk so bad that she forgot the basics of the game. In just 6 minutes, she clanked 3 wide-open layups in a row. Honestly, it was hard to watch.
Reese, bruh, after the Angel Reese missed layup to win by a buzzer beater, the rivalry is definitely still alive, bruh. And I'm here to tell you, this is the face of defeat. I'm telling you right now, Angel Reese is defeated. And one thing I always tell you guys, y'all should know this. The internet will give it, and the internet will damn sure take it away. Y'all ever heard the saying, at this moment, you knew you messed up? This is the look Angel Reese had on her face. At this exact moment, she knew she's gonna be the laughingstock of the basketball world for the next 48 hours. That's exactly what happened. And it was so bad, Angel Reese did not speak to reporters after the damn game.
Please take me through that fourth and overtime. They outscored 31-19. What changed in that at the end of the game?
Wait, can you repeat that?
At the end of the game, they outscored you 31-19 in the fourth and overtime. What was the difference in the game, you believe, at that point?
I feel like we fought hard. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like we just came up short tonight.
This question is for either of you all. When you face a team like this, obviously 4 times, you could potentially see them again in the playoffs. I guess what would you say you can kind of take away from a loss like this?
That we're right there, and I know tonight didn't go the way that we wanted to, but we had some plays down and we showed some fight. And I think although we didn't get the win, I think there's some promise that we know that we can beat a team like that if we have a full team together, but even with the team we had tonight.
Man, what happened next deserves a spot in the history books. Caitlin Clark didn't just take control of the game. She flipped the whole script. While Reese was bricking layups, Clark was operating on another level entirely. She kicked things off with a logo 3 from 35 feet out that shut the front row up instantly. Then she started slicing passes through the defense that shouldn't have even been possible. Every ball found her teammates perfectly in stride, and her assist count climbed so fast the stat crew could barely keep track. But she wasn't just scoring and dishing. She was grinding too, crashing the boards, ripping rebounds away from players way taller than her, showing everyone what real hustle looks like. By the middle of the third quarter, it happened. The stat line flashed up on screen. Caitlin Clark had just recorded a massive career-high triple-double in her very first game of the season, on the road, in the most hostile building in the league.
Passing and just letting them get matched up and stay matched up, I think we saw it a lot more than we would have otherwise.
Yeah. Hi, Coach. I'm Annabelle Ryder with Decatur-ish. Just curious, you already mentioned kind of refreshing on how you guys respond to zone defense, but are there any other next steps that you guys are really highlighting when moving forward?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of positives today, I thought. And
just to Angel, mostly Ryan and Alicia were kind of there to console her. What was your message to Angel after she missed that shot?
Yeah, what was your message to Angel after she smoked the layup and smoked the game?
We just had to move on to the next play. I mean, we did we didn't run there was supposed to be one screen in there, and we kind of forgot the screen. But then Rye, took the shot, and we told those two to, really crash the boards and give us a second chance. They both did exactly what we asked for them. And then we got two looks, right at the end of the game that, could have won it for us, but, they rolled out.
He's pissed. We got two looks right at the end of the game, two layups, and they just rolled out. He's pissed.
Kind of a bad break.
And one quick follow-up, how much of a difference not having Jordan Canada in today's game kind of potentially maybe have impacted the outcome of this game?
Yeah, I mean, it happens. You have to go with what you have. And I think the players that played today gave us a great chance to win. I mean, we're literally one possession, from winning the game against a very good team who's been playing really well. But, JC is a fantastic point guard. And obviously, particularly against the zone, she's somebody that we count on for penetrating to the middle and then passing it out to our shooters or dumping it down behind. So, and then she makes such a difference in our transition game and gives us an extra really good defender out there. So we miss her, but, she couldn't go today. So the people that went, I thought, did well enough to win. She was competitive. Her performance to be able to contribute that way when you're having to guard one of the best players in the league for as much time as she did. I mean, I thought she was fantastic.
Hi, Coach. Makai Carlson here with AJC. Obviously, I know you guys are probably having a one game at a time mindset, but what are some key things from this game that you're planning on telling the team or hoping that they talk against each other to take to the next game?
Well, I think it shows that, we have a really good team. I mean, Indiana's excellent, and despite being shorthanded, we were right there. That's why it hurt so much, is because we were right there.
You was right there, but Angel Reese.
So here's the real question. Does Angel Reese owe the basketball world an apology for that wild Michael Jordan comparison? Because let's be honest, words like that don't just disappear. They live forever on the internet, and after a night like this, they hit different. Think about it for a second. Days before this game, she stood in front of every camera and every microphone and put her name next to the greatest player who ever laced up sneakers. Not a quiet comment, not something said off the record. A bold, confident, in-your-face claim on national television. And then the ball tipped off, and the entire narrative she built came crashing down in real time, in front of 20,000 people who came specifically to watch her prove it right. That's what makes this so brutal. This wasn't some random Tuesday night loss. This was a statement game turned into a cautionary tale. Every missed layup, every empty possession, every silent moment in that arena was basically the basketball gods handing back a receipt for words that were written a little too boldly. And on the other side of the court, we had a player who didn't say a single word about being the greatest. She didn't need to. Caitlin Clark let her game speak instead, and honestly, that's always louder than any press conference quote could ever be. While one player was busy building a headline, the other was busy building a career-high stat line in the most hostile building in the league. That contrast right there, that's the whole story of the night. So now the internet is split. Half the people are saying Angel Reese needs to own up to it, step in front of a camera again, and admit she got caught up in the moment. The other half are saying no apology is needed, that trash talk is part of the game, and that Caitlin Clark already delivered the only response that actually matters on the scoreboard. Where do you land on this? Do words matter in sports? Or does the scoreboard erase everything the moment the final buzzer sounds? Drop your take in the comments below, because these debates are honestly half the fun of following this rivalry. And listen, if you're the type of viewer who lives for moments like this, the receipts, the comebacks, the doubters getting proven wrong in the most public way possible, then you already know what to do. Hit that like button right now, because it genuinely helps push videos like this out to more people who deserve to see it. Drop a comment with your honest opinion, good or bad, agree or disagree. We want to hear it. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure those notifications are turned on, because trust me, with this rivalry, you do not want to be the last one finding out when the next chapter drops. Because if tonight taught us anything, it's that this story is far from over. Angel Reese isn't going anywhere, and neither is Caitlin Clark. The next matchup is already being circled on calendars, and if this game was any indication, it's going to be even more explosive than this one. So stick around, stay locked in, and I will see you in the very next breakdown.